The history of our gun culture has a few elements. One indeed is exceptional, and that's the Second Amendment. That's very unique among nations. But large parts of the history of our gun culture come from very unexceptional things. The gun industry. Guns in this country were not just about the Second Amendment. They were also a commodity that was sold and designed to be sold, produced to be sold, and was treated very much like an ordinary, unregulated commodity in key years of its existence. So to really understand why we ended up such a heavily armed nation, it's important to understand the unexceptional part of that legacy, which is that the gun industry acted like an industry, behaved like an industry, followed the ordinary trends of all other industries in our history, and had the same aspirations as any other industry. Once guns began to be produced industrially and in larger numbers, it was only natural that the gun industrialists with every generation had to revisit the question, who is going to buy all these guns? Simply sitting back and dealing with pre-existing demand wouldn't have been enough. So I think that I think it strains credulity to believe that the element of our gun culture that had the very most to gain by selling and promoting and celebrating their product is the very most invisible when we think about guns. Instead, much of the political talk today is exclusively about interpreting the Second Amendment. The gun industry has become almost invisible in that history.